In this video, I'll be showing you guys a very powerful and working system, as working strategy, and we'll be making use of the 1 minute expiration on the 1 minute time frame, and we'll be applying the martingale system with just the first step of the martingale system. We'll be working on 1 minute expiration time, and then we'll be using the classic forest assets, which is the classic forest asset, the ones with no OTC attached to it, just classic forest assets. That's what we'll be using for the strategy.
Usually it's something that moves.
And then on the strategy, we will make sure all the assets, the pairs you're using, have high payout. And then we are just looking for two candles going the same direction, just like what we have here. Two candles going the same direction, and make sure you check the timer. And make sure you're trading on the 1 minute time frame. The 1 minute time frame, and then if a suitable moment, so I'll buy this asset. Now I have two green candles going the same direction, and before the close of that candle I executed the trade for up going the same direction. On the third candle, guys, I have two green candles going up, and before the second candle counts down from 5 4 3 2 1, I executed the trade, and then I switched my initial $20 investment to 40, which is the martingale system, while waiting in case this trade does not go my direction. The trade ends up giving me a loss. Once the countdown, we are having 9 seconds left, and then once we have the 0 second and then we are not in profit, I'll go the same direction just like I did here. So I went up again, because that is the strategy, guys. That is the strategy, because I have two green candles going the same direction. Before the end of that candle, I executed that trade, and then I arranged my martingale option, and then I took the same trade. Same thing right here. Two green candles gave profits. It's everywhere, guys. It's everywhere. You see it sometimes. This is a good one. Two green candles, profit. Two red candles, and then a profit, right? So that is how the strategy work. Now the same thing, two green candle, this is another pattern, right? Just like what I did there on the initial one, just like what I did with the previous trade, which is this one, and then it has given me a profit. You guys can see the first trade did not go my direction, and then I entered the second one, same direction, with a $40 on it. This is it, the same thing, two red candle, and then the third one went the same direction. Right? So that is how the whole thing work. It's easy, but watch till the end, because at the end of the video I will drop a gem to help you boost your performance, in picking solid trade, right? Solid trade. Now on this situation right here, I would not look at this one though, but that's a good one. Now it's everywhere, we can see it everywhere, guys. Good moments, and then still a good moment because the green is forming. Same thing, two red candles, then stuffs like this. Now if you look, it is working. Two green candles, that one if gave loss, and then the second one was a profit. Then two green candle, and then we lost this one, right? That is it. We would have lost that trade if we were into that trade as at that time. Then let's see, what do we have here now? That is also a good one, but it has already left us. If this candle closes green, I would go into that trade. Then this one. Now on this situation, we need a second green candle. A second green candle should print out and close green and close green. Only on that condition are we going into the trade. Now this is a new candle and it's a green candle, so it should remain green. It should remain green and then closes green. So we check the timer. We check the timer because that's what we are working with. We want to make sure our 1 minute, we need to make sure our 1 minute opens and close with the third green candle. Our 1 minute should open and close with the third green candle. Same timing with the third green candle. Now, as you can see, I refuse to go into that trade because the candle did not close green, it closed red, right? So let's search for another one. Let's search for another one. Just two candles going the same direction. The first one green, the second one green, and then you go up, right? Just like here we have two red candle, and this candle should close red. If this candle close red, we'll go in for the third candle going down if that candle closes red, right? Okay, a beautiful moment here, a beautiful moment. Watch the timer as it counts down, and if this candle closes red on the 0 second, I will go in for a sell, guys. So I'm in. Let us watch and see. Let us watch and see. The timer are the same, right? Just maybe a slight second different of 1 or 2 seconds, but let's see. While we are waiting, let me change to my next martingale of $40 while waiting on it. Four, three, two, one, and then we have a profit here, guys. That was a smooth one. So let's still search and see. Let's still search and see if we can find any. Alright, this is also a good moment because we have two red candles, and then we're just assuming that green candle closes against it, so we are going on our second martingale, but with the $20, of course, because it's a fresh position, right? It's a fresh position. So let us wait for this trade. then we bag the profit on this one. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I will be giving out this free tip. Now, make use of the fractal indicator, leaving it on default setting, but with a little let's just say a slight change on the style. You change the up to red, and then you change the down to green. That's all. You leave the rest the same, and then you save. Now, this fractal with the fractal, you take your sell position from the top, like from resistance zones, resistance levels, and then you take your buy positions from support zones. With the fractal printing out, the fractal should print out, and then you have the same candle going the same direction. At the end of the second candle, you go in with it facing the direction. If it's a green second candle closing green, you go up, and then if it's a red candle closing red, you go down. That is it. Now, this one right here, if this candle closes green, I will go in this trade. I will go in this trade if this second candle closes green, right? If the second candle closes green, I will go into the trade up for 1 minute. Now, make sure your opening of the trade and your closing of the trade close with a third candle exactly the same thing, or maybe a second or two difference away, right? So if it closes green, and it will be better if it closes and then you have your fractal being printed out at the same time. The second candle closes green, and then you have your fractal showing up green. It will be best. So I am going in for a buy. Oh, now just watch, guys. The fractal did print out. The fractal just prints out. I was about going into the trade up because the second candle closed green, and then not just that, the fractal printed itself out. So this will be a solid trade, I am sure of it. And if it does not go my direction, I will change just like I just did for $40, which is my first martingale, and then I will wait. So let's watch and see how it goes. Profit, guys, profit. So it's simple, straight, and very effective. So that's it. I remain FSG. See you on the next one. Bye.